said. It was pretty spectacular, and what I love about him is exactly what you just said, the desire to get better, to improve. And, taking him out of the game kind of snuck up on me because he's been so dominant. In my head, as we were through 5, it was like he's got 2 more innings for sure, and then we would have gone to Evans, regardless of score. So, yeah, credit to Omaha for running some good at-bats off, one of the best pitchers in the country. But I'll take that outing all day, every day. But I love him for always wanting to be better.
Clearly, using those freshman pitchers has been by design. Just what are you learning early on in your season about what those guys are going to be able to do?
Yeah, and then the talent is easy to see. Anybody could walk in and look at the radar gun and look at the secondary pitches and go wow, this guy's special. But I know them as people. I've known them for a long time, and they're ready. They're ready for those spots. And tonight was a good indication of that.
What was different for Cade in 6th?
I think they stretched the count a little bit better than they had to that point in time, and then they fouled a couple pitches off, and then he just missed close. I didn't see a big difference, to be honest with you. I thought he just missed a couple. They got a little bit of count leverage for the first time, worked a couple walks. Zapay is a good hitter, stayed on the one and hit it to left field. To me, nothing seemed really out of control. I just felt like we needed to make a move. Like it was the 3rd time through the order. Maybe they were seeing him just a little bit better, and that was the change to go to Connor. But honestly, I didn't see something that made me go wow, he was really off track at all.
So not a stamina thing at all?
I don't think so. If it is, I know he'll work to fix it. I would expect him to be really good next Friday.
Do you like how the guys responded to getting pushed a little bit?
Yes and no. And we kind of talked about that. I like being able to win the game. I mean, we had a very similar game to that last year that we lost. And I think that shows the growth in talent in players, a growth in maturity in players, and in the program that we were able to win, in spite of that. And to me, it was really 2 different games. Through 4 innings, we were owning the game, dominating the game, more than 4-0. We were playing how we want to play. And then it got a little tight, and that's the first time for these guys. And I think we did get outside of ourselves a little bit on offense, but I think we can fix all of that, and we will, fix all of that.
Is it just pressing, chasing?
They haven't been pushed. They pushed each other pretty good, but false scrimmage against each other, it's when you do it over and over and over again, it has value, but it's not the same as that. And hey, man, they're gonna win a lot of games. I brought them in here because I believe Omaha is gonna win a lot of games. And pitching coach played for me at Nevada, and he's a killer, and was on my staff at Arizona with me for 3 or 4 years. So he does a really good job, and I knew they would be prepared. I told the guys this would be hard. I think we were really close to being really good today, and then it just kind of got away from us. So we're just address that and be better tomorrow.
Why binge in the 6th there?
I'm sorry?
Why binge in the 6th?
I just felt like the poise that I've seen has been good. I feel like he's been the toughest to hit of everybody or make hard contact, and we were still ahead. And so it was just a matter about who can come in and keep this small. And I just felt really good about that. I wanted the other 2 to start with a clean inning. And just with who was on the board today, in a close game, those were the 3 guys that were lined up, and it was just going to be him in the middle of the inning. And again, we had him down there and ready to go. I had no thought of making a pitching change in the 6th inning because of how Cade was going. And like I said, just credit Omaha there, I think, a little bit.
What did you like about the offense? You said you guys were playing extremely
well. They have a certain style of pitching, and we're going to see a lot of it tomorrow, too, that you have to be super dialed in on, or it's just not – the game's not going to come easy with their style of pitching and the conditions. And so if you try to force things, it's going to go bad, and we definitely did that in the last 3 innings. But, I think we scored 2 in the 2nd. We didn't score in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. And then we got guys on base, and just it was one more quality at bat away from scoring. And I think I can look at that and go okay, whose at bats got away from them, and like this is the idea of what we need to do to make them a little bit better. Others are a little bit of bad luck, like Dickinson scorched the ball into left field like I was a homer last weekend. I mean, he hit the ball today to the left fielder like 17 miles an hour harder than he did the home run, last weekend. So just crazy. And you guys think I'm crazy, but that's why I like the day games here. So Bill Frankus talked me into playing this game at 4, so I'm gonna get on it.
You mentioned that when Benj went back for, I think, winter break, he came back like completely different.
Yeah, he did.
What changed?
I just think he cares a lot, and he's intense about what he's doing, and I think just getting players to chase the right rabbit, so to speak, and like I would say, it's like he's chasing the right rabbit as far as how to execute and who he is as a pitcher, and it's really good to see, really, really good to see. I have a ton of faith in him, and to get us out of that with little drama and 7 pitches, that was one of the highlights of the night for me. But I totally expected him to do it, and he'll do it a lot this year.
Maverick was able to saw off a couple bats with that darting fastball. Just like, how helpful is it to have a guy who can induce contact?
Oh yeah, we should have caught the fly ball and right. Like I said, I guess I was on the radio. That was a coaching mistake. Like we were out of position. That should have been caught. But he's good. He's really good. He's really difficult to deal with and hit. And we'll see about tomorrow. But we got him out in a spot where we should be able to use him tomorrow too.
Derek just seems very comfortable out there, and he's a threat in so many different ways offensively. What are you seeing, and what are you liking from him so far?
Yeah, I like everything about him. I like his ability to make quick adjustments. I want to say, he had an unbelievable fall, and just as an example, the first scrimmage game, he was facing Kate Anderson, and he got him pretty good for like 2 ABs in a row, and then literally the next day he's back on track. It's just, you're not holding him down for long. He's too much of a ball player.
Those quality at bats that you're talking about, just needing that one extra to
Yeah.
get the run across. Is that what you look at when you see a runners and score a RISP stat?
No, I feel like I've answered this question 1,000 times with the way we play offense. We're going to leave more players on base than everybody else. And today, I don't think we got him to third a lot with less than 2 outs. So you needed another hit to get the run in. And then I thought maybe guys were just outside of their plan. And again, one of the things I say to them is trying to do too much is not a plan. And I don't think it was trying to do too much. I think it was the first time that they'd been tested a little bit. And instead of focusing on the ball or their approach or what we were trying to do, they let the game catch up to them a little bit. But we still won. And I'm very, very happy about that. Again, against this team, I think we'll compete for the Summit League Championship, and they're going to win their fair share of games. They're well coached, and they play the stuff. And it's going to be a tough day tomorrow with the conditions and the doubleheader, and we're going to have to play well to win.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.